Welcome lovers of hardware and high performance. This is a detailed step-by-step cleaning and maintenance guide for your gamer laptop. The tips, tricks and good practices in this video are applicable for any laptop or notebook. We chose the high-end gamer laptop Acer Predator 15G9592 for this tutorial, as it has hardware that allows us to demonstrate multiple concepts, tips and tricks about keeping in great conditions your hardware. Before making any procedure to your laptop, we recommend the following considerations. Check if your equipment still has a warranty. Some brands invalidate it by simply removing the screws. Apple, for example, is unaware of any warranty for the simple fact of removing the cover. It's ideal that you review all aspects of this video before executing any procedure. Back up your information off the computer or in a cloud. This practice must be constant. The most valuable thing in our computers is the information. Check the manufacturer's official website and equipment manual. It's always appropriate that your equipment is updated to the latest firmware version. On screen the link to our firmware update video guide. It is suitable to work your hardware in a clean and dust-free space. Ideally an anti-static surface like rubber. The tools are important. Try to use suitable material. We recommend you some kits in the video description. To remove grease, dried paste and clean stains we use isopropyl alcohol (IPA). Thermal paste for processor. Remember, always observe and analyze before proceeding. All the steps shown here should be performed calmly. Take care of your equipment from any damage. We detail the entire cleaning and maintenance process for your laptop. This is not a short video. We appreciate your subscription to Hack Matters. This equipment has two covers. The first one gives access to the RAM memory slots, the SATA hard drive and the NVMe M2 drive. If your computer has a mechanical hard drive, be sure to remove it from the laptop and place it in a safe place. In this model the hard disk is loose. You can remove it only by lifting and disconnecting the SATA interface cable. Now, identify the screws that we need to remove. The first 15 are indicated in the graph. Proceed to remove carefully. Remember that they are easily swept. Preferably accommodate the screws you removed in the same position. There are laptops in which the screws are of different dimensions. We recommend you check and compare them as you extract. In this case they are all the same size. The safety corresponds to the DVD drive. In this laptop it's a complementary cooler. When removing it, another two screws are exposed. Remember, this video is a detailed step-by-step guide. We try to show all the stages for users who are starting out in the hardware world. Lift your computer screen. Be careful. Lay the computer on its side on the surface, as shown. To remove the covers from laptops it's recommended plastic or anti-static tools. In this case we use a plastic wedge, similar to a knife. Slowly insert and traverse the blade to separate the cover from the computer base. Repeat the operation around the entire perimeter. Remember, do the operation slowly and taking care of the hooking eyebrows. Once the cover is removed, close the laptop again, turn the machine over, and carefully lift the lid. As soon as you can access the battery, locate the plug and disconnect. This is a standard procedure that prevents us from generating a short in the electronics. Remove the rest of the drives. On this computer the operating system is installed on the NVMe M2 drive. Ideally, the thermal paste in the processor, chipset, and video chip should be replaced at least once a year. The cooling system is composed of 2 fans and a single heatsink block. Remove the screws that hold it to the motherboard. We consider important to insist that all this procedure must be carried out calmly, and without putting pressure on any of the electronic parts. Fans and heatsinks collect dust. Computer performance is compromised if the cooling system is clogged with dust and/or grime. Remove the 7 screws from the heatsink system. Below are the processor and video chip. On the left, the 2.8 GHz 4-core i7-7700HQ processor. On the right, the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060. As can be seen, the paste dries out and does not favor the conduction of the heat generated by the processing towards the heatsink. Remove all paste from the contact surface with a cloth and isopropyl alcohol. If it is very dry, calmly repeat the operation until it's perfectly clean. Remove the protector to continue cleaning as shown. It is important that you do not put pressure on the components. The dried paste from the processor should also be removed. It is a delicate operation, please be careful. Remove dust from surfaces and wipe clean. Now servicing the cooling sink. Generally it requires to be blown with a compressor or compressed air. Remove all the old thermal paste from both chips. To remove dust, it can be supported with a brush. Take care to remove all dirt. Finally, with the cloth and isopropyl alcohol, clean the entire surface as shown. For fans the procedure is similar. Remove as much solid material as possible. A link to our deep cleaning and greasing computer fans video appears on the screen. The Acer Predator has an extra fan. The procedure is similar: disassemble, remove the dust, and reassemble. Do not forget to clean the surfaces of the housing of the equipment, there's usually a layer of very fine dust adhering to them. Return the plastic protector, and apply thermal paste to the processor and the video chip. Drop a little in the center and distribute. Carefully return the cooling system to its position. Screw in and check that they are the same screws you removed. Install the fans in place, install the screws, connect to the motherboard and route the cables. Remember that at any time you can return to the first few minutes of this video to validate the proper positioning of the components. For any computer equipment the cooling system is critical. Recheck that the fans are connected and that all the screws are installed. It's time to reconnect the battery. Check the connections and cables again. Replace the base cover. Be careful not to put pressure on the equipment. It may damage the screen. The proper way to close the case is by lifting the screen and applying pressure between the two parts as we show you in the video. Before continuing, you must make sure that the computer turns on and the fans work correctly. Turn the equipment over and turn on. To continue, turn off, turn and install the screws. Install the hard drive, and NVMe M2 drive. To finish, install the service cap, and screw on. I hope this video is useful to you. We appreciate your subscription to Hack Matters. Yo soy Dado Poderoso. Hasta la vista.